The following program was made by a volunteer producer. The views and opinions expressed may not be that of MCM Productions.
Cagney and Lacey, they canceled it 3 times. I mean, it's a wonder they didn't try and kill him with a stick. What is their problem?
Because we gotta seem in charge. We gotta seem like we can handle everything ourselves, like a normal family, or else they have an excuse to split us up.
Well, again, not if we're working together. Now, what makes you think that I would want to work with you?
I want to be your friend. Christy Huddleston, who are you?
I wish I knew.
She Black Kettle just gave you your Cheyenne name. Medicine woman.
Sitting in your easy chair with the remote control in your hand. You can doze on off or you can get up and make a stand. And here's your opportunity to have a say in what you see. People's voice, the people's choice, people's voice. For all the times you wish that you could do something about the things that showing you.
Welcome to the Viewer's Voice Show. Hi, I'm Sharon Rohde, and I'm here with my co-host, Barbara Wagner. And Barbara, we have a real special show tonight. One of my favorite shows to do all the time is to work with these young performers and just see how they grow through the years and stuff. And we've got 3 pretty talented young people on tonight.
Yes, we do. 3 that we found at this year's Whammy Youth Showcase.
Right.
We brought them in the studio tonight for a show with them. So.
And one of our first guests here is Kelly LeTart. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of you people will recognize Kelly from the Aaron Rodgers commercials, and has been quite popular with people. So you must be, people must recognize you all the time, huh, Kelly?
Yeah.
How is it working with Aaron Rodgers? Is he as nice as he seems?
Yeah, he's really nice.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Are you a Packer fan?
I don't watch football that much, but I am a Packer fan. So.
Well, you're an Aaron Rodgers fan, let's put it that way now. So, actually now, what'd you do? You sang a couple songs with Aaron, or? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, no, just one
just
song.
the one song, and what was that?
We didn't really make a title for it, but we made it up.
Oh, you made it up? Yeah. Oh, all right. So what are your plans as far as your future goes? Are you looking forward to maybe having a singing career, or is there something you've got more planned for your future?
I actually want to be a news anchor because I had a lot of fun,
good.
being interviewed on the news and stuff. So I'd really like to interview other people.
Well, that's a good way to go. Yeah, that's interesting.
Definitely.
So
I read in your bio that you've already performed on stage in about 31 different productions and shows, and that you started when you were about 7 years old.
Yeah.
Take us back to when you were 7. How did you get involved in performing?
I actually don't really remember. I was in Cinderella going into 2nd grade. I was 7 years old, and it was just a 1-week camp thing. And we put a show on in 1 week, and I'm pretty sure my mom just signed me up, so I did it, and it was really fun.
You didn't know you had talent at that time.
And what are some of the other productions you've been involved with since then?
I did You Bug Me and Best Christmas Pageant Ever at First Stage in 4th and 5th grade. And then I've done 3 operas with the Florentine Opera, Turandot, La Boheme, and Carmen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite
amazing.
Impressive. Yeah. Boy, I'd say.
Do you have a preference between singing or acting or just doing both?
I actually like acting a little bit more because I get to express myself more and become a different character. More with singing, I feel like I just kind of freeze, I guess, because I'm nervous, so I just sing.
Well, we can't tell.
So do you have any pets or anything at home that you?
Yeah, I have a golden retriever.
Golden retriever.
Oh. Yeah.
Nice big one, huh? Yeah. Boy, I'd say. I'm surprised that you're more interested though in newscasting and stuff. That kind of surprises me. You know, but that's great. I really think that's neat that you're willing to follow through with something like that. So, is there any other exceptions that you might consider besides acting and
maybe theater, like on TV, like acting in a TV show or something.
Oh yeah, like a sitcom and something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a few connections out that way. Let me know when you're ready for that.
And I don't think you mentioned where you're going to school and what grade you're in this year.
I'm a freshman at Dominican High School in Whitefish Bay.
Okay, and will they have any opportunities for you? Are there any performance opportunities at the school?
Yeah, they do plays in the fall. I'm not in them this year. They have 2 plays going on right now. And then in the winter / spring, they have a musical, and they're doing Bring It On this year. It's about like cheerleaders and stuff, so I'm really excited for that.
Oh, good.
Are you doing anything else now with Aaron Rodgers, or is that basically that's it now? Huh?
Yeah.
What are they now? Because I seen him on recently. Now it's somebody new, right? Is that how they? Oh, they just keep going with
yeah, he has
storylines.
Different seasons.
Okay.
For a show, yeah.
All right. I'm surprised. Is your family football? I mean, Robert can't get over that we're such Milwaukee's such football.
I mean, I'm not from here originally, so
and she just thinks this is. I think we're all a little bit crazy. But I mean, with Wisconsin, you live in Wisconsin, you're pretty much with the Packers, whether you like it or not. Is your family pretty much Packer fans? Yeah, your dad especially, I suppose.
Yeah, my dad is a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine. So I bet he was quite impressed with you, huh, with Aaron Rodgers? Oh, my daughter, yeah, I get to meet Aaron Rodgers through my daughter.
What about any other hobbies or interests that you have outside of school?
Just pretty much theater, whatever I can do for theater, yeah.
You play with your dog, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this has been interesting talking to you, Kelly.
You too.
I don't know if you have anything else. Is there anything else you would like to talk about, or you want to bring out?
Just that I'm gonna be in A Christmas Carol this year with patio players in Menominee Falls.
Oh, wonderful!
And that's that's December 5th through December 7th. So.
Okay. Well, patio players in Menominee Falls. If you want to see Kelly, A Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
definitely watch for that.
I'll have to make sure I have to follow that and see. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, let's go, Sharon.
Yeah, that would be fun. It really would. So, all right. Well, I'm so glad you could join us today. And Kelly's going to do a couple songs for us, and you know, you'll get to see for yourself what a talent this young lady has. So, it's been a pleasure having you on our show.
You too.
And hopefully we come back again and see us.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Kelly.
So then we're going to go, and Kelly's going to go perform for us.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high and a life worth living. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid, when dreams were made and used think I'm an ignorant savage, and you've been so many places, I guess it must be so. But still I cannot see if the savage one is me. How can there be so much that you don't know? You don't know. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. I think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew, you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or asked the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? You can paint with all the colors of the wind. Run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends, and we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, then you'll never know. And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the little corn moon. For whether we are white or copper skin, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all you'll own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind.
Ready?
Hi, we're back here with another one of our performers from this year's Summerfest WAMI Youth Showcase. Yalimar Borges is here with us. And Yalimar, why don't you just tell us first a little bit about the school you go to, how old you are, what grade you're in?
I go to Hayes Bilingual. I'm in 8th grade. I think we're the first 8th graders to graduate from that school, and I'm 14 years old.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about how you got involved in the WAMI Youth Showcase. How did that come about?
That all started at my school talent show. You were there, and I won 2nd place. I didn't win the prize, but you gave me a golden ticket, and then I went to a studio, and I recorded a couple of songs, gave it to the judges, and I guess they said I had a good voice, or I was good enough to sing at Summerfest. And I guess I started the whole thing from there.
How was Summerfest? Did you enjoy that?
It was fun. It was like I belonged there.
You looked like you belonged there. You're a very, very accomplished singer up there. I mean, you looked really good. So
thank you.
I'm really impressed sometimes with your young performers, how well you do up there, because I know I'd be a total wreck if that was me. But you did a good job. So, so what are your plans for your future? Is that the way you would like to go with singing?
Singing is my dream and my inspiration. I dance a little. I wouldn't say I would be a professional, but I think I would go to college, study on law or on medical to be a doctor.
Go really high.
Yeah.
That's some heavy studies.
I was told that you would have to be
Yeah.
there for a lot of years to be a lawyer or a doctor.
Right. Well, that's good, though, to have those kind of goals, because, you know, you never know with this music industry and that. It's a rough one.
Yeah.
You know, but you've got the talent, so, you know.
And a plan to fall back on. So
Yeah,
that's
well,
awesome.
you know.
She can make a successful run in the music business and then, you know, go with college and a future career as a doctor or a lawyer. I think
Yeah.
that's excellent.
Yeah, that's good planning, I'll tell you that, because a lot of young kids don't think, you know, right past their nose. They don't figure, oh, well, this is going to come easy, you know, and I'm going to make it, and that's all there is to it. But that's really great. I'm glad to see you you do that. So what do you, some of your activities in school besides singing? Do you do anything else?
I like acting.
You like to act too, huh?
It's a passion to act because you get to be a different character, but in your own style. And so I try my best to be in every play that in our school, or just any, you know, like any project that involves acting. Yeah. I want to say nothing big, you know, for everybody to come to, but.
And aren't you involved in something else at school, after school? Is it student council or?
No, I'm part of Científicas.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right.
And what is that?
Yeah. Hey, what is that?
Girls after school, it's for girls. You study hypotheses and thesis, and you go to a lot of field trips, and after you're done, you get to do a lot of experiments, a lot of fun things, and you get to learn things that you wouldn't even think you would know or didn't get to know at your age. But I think it's for an all-age program, and it's really fun.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Yeah, I'd say. You say you want to act, so what about with Halloween coming up now? Are you going to go out trick-or-treating?
My family doesn't celebrate it.
No?
I love Halloween and all that stuff, but I can't celebrate it.
Well, you know, I think a lot of people have the idea it's like a witch's holiday and stuff, but I think you have to look at Halloween as just a fun costume holiday, you know. Because, yeah, if you're going to go back to what really Halloween stands for, it isn't a good thing. But it's a fun activity, and I don't think, you know, for kids, they don't even look at it to that point of view. And
parents look at it as a different view.
Yeah, well, that's what being a parent is, you know. You have to look for your well-being, so.
So what do you have coming up in the upcoming months as far as your music career?
Well, on November 23rd, I'm singing at She Rocks, Wisconsin. And it's a Coins Sports Club. And it's in Kenosha. So I'm not only singing in Wisconsin, I'm doing other cities or areas.
Yeah, great.
So that's part of, I think I read it's a showcase of different female talent in the area.
It's for all ages.
Yeah.
It's kind of good for me.
So what is the date on that again?
I think it's on the 23rd.
23rd of November.
Sunday. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, excellent. We'll have to watch you for that because, well, Ronnie Niles, somebody we've had on, is the organizer of that organization, and she's doing a wonderful job with putting that together for young female performers. Female performers in general, not just young.
Right.
But it's really great
all
that
ages.
you can get involved with it.
Yalimar's opening the show, is what I heard.
Really?
So,
oh, yeah.
Great.
So get there by 3:30 if you want to see her perform live.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the Whiskey Bells will be there. Do you know of them? Have you ever heard of them?
No.
Well, you're going to love them.
But be sure to stay and watch.
Oh, yeah. I guess they got some pretty good talent lined up for that particular afternoon. So I know we intend to be there to tape it. So, all right. Well, I want to thank you for being on with us. Barbara, is there anything else you want to cover before? Is that just about
all for right now?
We've got everything she's doing, and
she's one to watch for sure. I think
definitely.
She's just really started on the local music scene, and she's definitely, a number of people have said she's definitely one to watch. So
let's see. Yeah, if anybody can make it, I think you can. So.
Thank you.
So anyway, thank you so much for being on our show, and you're going to do a couple songs for us too.
Yes.
And so stay tuned and see this young lady and see what you think. She's something else.
Thank you.
We're back again with a young man who really impressed everyone at our WWAMI Youth Showcase this past summer at Summerfest. Jonah Roth is here with us. Jonah, start off by telling us a little bit about you, where you go to school, how old you are, what grade you're in.
Yeah, I'm 14. I'm in 8th grade, and I go to this school called Downtown Montessori. It's not actually downtown; it's in Bayview. Yeah, I'm in 8th grade. We don't really do much music at that school. Music is sort of a separate project. I don't really do any music at that school. I take piano lessons and guitar lessons privately, separately, and I'm in a band. I do some stuff, but not much music happening at that school with me, really.
Okay, so they don't have any programs for school music? Is that
well,
right?
yeah, it's a really small school. It's a small Montessori school, so it's...
Okay, because nowadays that's kind of unusual usually.
Well,
you know.
Yeah, well,
Montessori kind of incorporates some music into the curriculum.
Yeah,
though,
there's a music. There's a music class actually,
right.
but it's not really
What, like a choir maybe class?
No, I'm not really learning. The thing is, we're actually right now taking beginning guitar, so it's a little easy for me because all the 8th graders are required to do it, but I'm just doing that. So actually. But I really like the school so far.
Montessori is a great
it's
curriculum.
a small school.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Do you know where you'll go to school next year? Because I think they
I'm
stop
not
at
quite
8th grade,
sure.
don't they?
Yeah, they stop at 8th grade. I'll be going to high school next year.
Okay.
Maybe High School of the Arts, I'm thinking of.
I could see you there. I think that would be auditions are coming up in a week or so.
Yeah, auditions are in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was actually just at the open house before I came here.
Oh, okay.
That's when we went straight from there to here. So.
Well, they'd be lucky to have you if you end up going there. So you've had to seek out musical opportunities outside of school.
Yes.
And tell us some of the places you've performed already. I know there's quite a few.
Yeah, I'm in a band right now called The Magi. We've performed we're sort of a rock band. I play guitar in that band. Mm-hmm. We've performed on WMSC, the radio. We performed at Shaw on the Hill, which is this.
Oh, in Bayview.
Yeah, it's in Bayview. This outdoor festival. I've been on Fox 6. We had a little interview with us on there. We've been around. We've played at some bars and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm doing that.
Excellent. And then you also write songs.
Yeah, I write my own songs
by yourself.
too.
Yeah, tell us how you got involved in writing music and doing your own songs.
I don't know. For as long as I can remember, I've been wanting to write songs. It's just recently I've been sort of writing them down and getting them down, getting all the lyrics, getting all the notes and the chords. Mm-hmm. Just really starting to, I've just been wanting to do it for a long time. I just decided to start doing it. I've sort of been doing it by myself a little bit, which is something new for me. I've mostly been in bands. But recently, with a lot of help from WWAMI, I played at Summerfest this summer.
And you were fantastic by yourself as
so I've been doing a lot of that. I play piano as well as guitar. I take piano lessons every week, and I practice every day, so I'm doing that also.
You're very versatile then.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
So I guess there's no reason to ask you if you're planning on doing anything else in your future, huh?
Well, yeah, I try to fit in other things. I read books and stuff. I'm interested in like history, geography, stuff like that. But the writing, I've been into a lot of stuff, but it seems like music has sort of taken over my life a little bit in the past couple of years. Yeah, been doing a whole bunch with that music.
So you don't have any other interest when you get older as far
as I should probably. I mean, I might not be able to get by just as being a musician. I might be like a musician instructor or something. Mm-hmm. I could be. There are tons of things that interest me. I could just go off and do something different for a major when I get to college. Mm-hmm. Well, that's pretty far away, but I haven't complete. Yeah, writing. I like writing.
Yeah.
But that's a while away. You know.
Keep your options open.
Yeah.
See where it takes you.
Yeah, you're young enough to.
Yeah, that's in like 5 years when I get to college. Right. I have a whole bunch of time to think about it, but music really is my passion.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah.
Do you have any performances coming up in the next few months where if somebody wants to come out and hear you live?
Actually, not really.
Okay.
You know, I usually have a performance coming up with my band or something by myself. Yeah, I do this thing with the rec department called Rock Band 102, which is where it's sort of like a rock band class, and we divide into ensembles. So that's with the rec department. I do a lot, but actually there's not really much coming up for me to perform at. I play at a lot of open jams, like blues jams.
Okay.
Yeah, I love blues music and jazz. I do a lot of, yeah, I've gone to those a lot, but there's nothing really scheduled that's coming up at all. So.
Okay, well, if our viewers want to look forward to January, I think we'll have an opportunity for you in January. But
yeah, I heard you talking a little bit about that.
Yeah, at a restaurant called The Bay. I think there'll be something coming up toward the end of January.
Yeah, that sounds like
you'll
a blast.
probably have a set there, so people can look forward to that.
Oh, that'd be interesting. The Bay's a nice place to play. So, very popular. So, what about animals? You got any animals at home or anything?
I have 2 cats.
2 cats? Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, those are interesting.
They're Devon Rexes. They're one of them's almost hairless. They're
hairless.
Wow.
They're lovies. I sleep with them.
Oh, yeah.
I love my cats.
Is that the type of cat he is, a hairless, or is?
They're Devon Rexes. They usually don't have very much hair or hairless. One of them, they usually don't have whiskers either. One of them has whiskers, which is really rare for a Devon Rex.
Oh,
but one of them doesn't. So that's just.
Did you ever see one without any hair completely? Have you ever seen a hairless cat?
Yeah, I've seen hairless cats. The Devon Rexes. Yeah, the reason we have Devon Rex is because my parents are allergic to all of our cats and dogs.
Yeah.
So we can have Devon Rexes, and they're great.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish you would have brought a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea where we were going to talk about that.
Yeah, we go off all different ways here. So, is there any kind of sport that you're interested in? Do you watch any sports or play in anything, or Brewer fan, Packer fan, or?
Yeah, I'm a pretty big Packer fan, but I haven't really. I used to do this thing where I would see all the games, but I haven't really done that this season. I don't really play any sports. I used to play volleyball.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
That's
but I'm a big Packers fan, and
yeah,
I play soccer just for fun.
See, anybody that lives in Wisconsin, Barbara, likes
I'm
Packers.
getting that.
She can't understand how we can be, you know.
You don't like the Packers?
I do. I am a fan of the Packers, but I don't give up I don't really want to get into it. I don't give up a Sunday to. Yeah, but I support them.
I'd give up a Sunday to watch a Packers game for sure.
Well, I'm not from the state, so.
Yeah, I was born here, Cheesehead.
Yeah. It makes a difference.
Right? Yeah.
Something in the water.
Go Pack, go.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, we got a good year coming up. Did you see the game last week?
Actually, I'm not this season. I haven't done much.
I did.
I used to do.
I watched it.
I used to do something where I would watch the games every Sunday, but not really anymore.
Yeah, well, you kind of outgrow that a little bit, or I should say, actually, you grow into it. But with what you do with your singing and everything, I can see where you might be a little.
Yeah,
I've
got a super busy schedule nowadays.
Yeah.
So I practice music daily.
That's important.
Yeah.
That's great practice. Makes perfect and then some. So today, are you going to be doing some songs for us that you
Yes,
wrote?
I'm going to be doing some songs that I wrote myself.
Excellent.
Great.
Well, I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on our
Yeah,
show.
thank you.
I mean, we really appreciate it.
I had a blast.
Yeah, good.
Great.
Glad you enjoyed it. So,
right.
and hope to have you back again sometime real
Yeah,
soon.
sure.
So.
I'd be totally up for that.
Good.
Great.
Good. Remember that then. Okay. Well, we're going to end with Jonah singing, and so we're not going to be coming back. So I just want to say right now, let your voice be heard, and stay tuned for Jonah.
As soon as I crossed the border from Colorado State, The landscape's changed so suddenly, and I'm through the southwest gate. I step outside to the gravel road as I inhale the desert air. I stretch my stiffened arms and legs as I spin from the southern glare. The narrow road runs through the hills with the big sky lonesome blue. The man's voice on the radio says the great day's only halfway through. So I'm getting back on the road again. On this perfect day, I'm on my way to Santa Fe. I'm on my way. The road is steep and bumpy, way up here on the hills. And once we reach those city mountains, it'll just be steeper still. And so I'm only staring up at the distant highest peak. I know you wanna talk to me, but I don't wanna speak. I'm starting to get dizzy, but I know I'll be okay. The famous city different is not that far away. And I just keep on moving. On this perfect day, I'm on my way to Santa Fe. I'm on my way. Searching through my suitcase, 'cause it's only 9 more miles. And after all this traveling, you just can't not go in style. There is no reason to worry like recently I felt. The lonesome empty desert road will lead me to my help. I'm folding the state map close again, 'cause it's not much longer now. And I know I'll be back again because I made my vow. And I just keep on traveling on this perfect day. I'm on my way to Santa Fe. I'm on my way. As soon as I cross the border from Colorado State, landscapes change so suddenly and I'm through the southwest gate. I step outside to the gravel road as I inhale the desert air. I stretch my stiffened arms and legs as I squint from the southern glare. The narrow road runs through the hills with the big sky lonesome blue. The man's voice on the radio says the great day's only halfway through. So I'm getting back on the road again on this perfect day. I'm on my way to Santa Fe. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to Santa Fe. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to Santa Fe. I'm on my way. gonna take a little ride going up to town, and I would give you anything if I let it down. There's a place some miles ahead, I'll find it before I'm dead. I'm gonna ride in the morning, in the evening, in the day. So get on your feet, let's ride till you feel okay. Whoa, yeah. I'm gonna ride in the moonlight, I'm gonna ride in the sun, I'm gonna ride when I need to, I'm gonna ride for fun. I'm gonna ride in the morning, in the evening, in the day. You can try and stop me, but I'll just ride away. Turn on the music, break up the fight, because I finally know now just what is right. I'm gonna ride in the morning, in the evening, in the day. It's safe on the path and I'm gonna be okay. Whoa, yeah. I'm gonna ride in the moonlight, I'm gonna ride in the sun, I'm gonna ride when I need to, I'm gonna ride for fun. I'm gonna ride in the morning, in the evening, in the day. You can try and stop me, but I'll just ride away. So if you see me passing by, just taking a ride in the city or down by the riverside, tell everyone with a song the warm season has come along. I'm gonna ride in the morning, in the evening, in the day, and if I get lost, I'm still gonna find my way. Whoa, yeah. I'm gonna ride in the moonlight, I'm gonna ride in the sun, I'm gonna ride when I need to, I'm gonna ride for fun. I'm gonna ride in the morning, in the evening, in the day. You can try and stop me, but I'll just ride. You can try and stop me, but I'll just ride. You can try and stop me, but I'll just ride away. Unafraid of tomorrow, unafraid to be weak, unafraid to be strong. There was a time when you were the person in motion. I was your wife, it never occurred to want more.
It's running our blood, the kind of lust just ain't for us. We crave a different kind of buzz. Let me be your ruler. You can call me Queen Bee, and baby, oh, let me live that fantasy.
This program was made by a volunteer producer using the equipment and facilities at Matta Community Media.